everybody. Hello, friends. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Yep, it is Friday. We'll wait a little bit for everyone to join in. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Kara. Hi, Penny. Hi, everyone. Hello, everybody. So, today, I'm delighted and overjoyed to be able to share with you one of the exclusive free items that is available today. And that is the beautiful Poinsettia die and stencil combo. I've been drawn to these die and stencil combos because I love the combination products, and I love the product that you're able to, move around and do different things with. Oh, good, Kara. Good. So let's go ahead and head down to the table, and I'll show you exactly what you get in this free gift package. So it's going to come to you just like so. And you'll receive 2 poinsettia dies, and you'll receive 3 stencils, okay? So with these 3 stencils, you are going to get the berry pieces that you could put put on top of your poinsettias. You're going to get the leaves, and you're going to get the sprig as well. Okay, so it's once these are all layered together, and you can you can layer them however you want on your card. It will create an absolutely stunning card. And what you can do is you can also cut these poinsettias out of, hello Maria, you can cut these poinsettias out of paper and use those to stencil as well. The poinsettias are not included. A stencil is not included for the poinsettias, but you can create just like a berry, like the look of berries without it. So let's go ahead and let's get to stenciling, shall we? So this is my inspiration card today. I'm going to take inspiration from Miss Gina. Gina created this absolutely stunning poinsettia card with the stencils, and I'm excited to create something similar to it. I think, hopefully, something similar. So, first and foremost, I need to grab myself a piece of the Perfect Blend alcohol marker cardstock. This cardstock is great for alcohol marker coloring, but also it does superb with blending. So we're going to use this today to create our foreground image. And then we're going to do some fun stuff to create the poinsettias. At least that's the plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my stencils, and we're going to get started with the stencils. So the very first stencil is going to be the stencil that has the bigger leaves. And we are going to do that, I think we'll do it in this direction. Now again, remember, it doesn't matter how you do this. It does not make any difference. You can create your sprigs any way that you would like. There is no right or wrong way to create this card. So I'm just giving you an example. So I'm going to just tape off the very edge here. And remember, we have something coming very soon that you won't have to tape off any of this anymore. It's going to be wonderful. And we're going to go on in and we're going to do a little bit of blending. So I'm going to use today for these pieces fake plant as well as viper. Okay, so we're going to start with viper. And let me just grab a paper towel to get a little bit of this off. And thank you to everyone that has already placed so many orders. Oh my goodness, do we appreciate you. We are very busy packing and fulfilling and pulling and getting all of those orders together as we speak. Okay, so I got a little bit of that off of there, and we're going to start with the viper. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tape this stencil down Hi, Gina. I'm using your card. I'm using your card as inspiration today. I mean, you all know that I'm definitely going to go rogue, but I'm using it for inspiration. So we're going to start with the Viper ink, and all of the Simon Hurley inks are on sale right now at Brutus Monroe as well. So if you are so inclined and want to grab some of them, you absolutely can. Now would be the time. All right, so again, we're going in with the Viper first, just to give us a good base. Such a beautiful color. Okay, and then I'm just going to blot off this ink very quickly. Again, it doesn't have to be that serious. You can really just rub off most of the ink onto a paper towel. And then we're going to grab some fake plant. And we're just going to hit some of the areas with the fake plant. The beautiful thing about using stencils is that you really can trick the eye into thinking that you have done something very elaborate with your coloring, but really you're just using a stencil. So we're just going to hit a couple of little areas with the fake plant just to give us a little bit of dimension. And now we can lift off our stencil and take a look at what we have. Look at how beautiful that turned out. So simple. So simple. And that was just by, and it looks like you've, done a whole bunch of really crazy hard work to figure this out, and you really didn't. It's very, very simple. So now what you could do is, again, you can position this however you would like. So I think I'm going to position this one in this direction because our poinsettias are going to be up here. So I'm just going to position that like so. Okay. And these we're going to make some twigs. So we're going to grab some gur. And really ink that up. And add in that beautiful brown shade. Just for these little, and again, right now we're just creating visual interest for the background, really. Because the poinsettias are going to be the star of the show. So now we lift this up, and look, we've added just another layer. Oh yeah, I guess it does. And especially now that it's kind of setting back, it really does look airbrushed, huh? Okay, so now for our next piece, I'm going to place this one. Let's see. I think we want to do it this way. Yes. So we'll do it this way. And then this will add a couple of berries into the background as well. And I think I'm going to do this one in a kind of an unorthodox shade. I think I'm going to do this one in a deep purple, because why not? It's our card, right? We can do whatever we want with it. So I think a deep purple might be pretty, because we are going to be doing some really, really, really pretty little tricks with the poinsettias. So I'm just going to try to get some of the previous color off of here, and then we're going to take the triple berry. All right, and we're just going to add triple berry, and you just want to try to saturate it, as much as you can. It's not, you don't have to get too wild with the shading or the blending. It's really all about creating depth and dimension. Oh yes, it sure does, Kara. All right, so now we can lift that up. And now we have a beautiful beginning to our card, right? I think that looks great. With just those three. Now you can position them, and now I know that there's an example on the website of how these are really supposed to be used. So you know me, I tend to go rogue. So I went rogue, but there is a way that you are supposed to use them. There is definitely a way you're supposed to use them, but I am, of course, going a little bit off script and doing it a little bit differently. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit, just a tiny little bit of the gur to the outside. Just to add, and I am using the zhuzhing mat that doesn't exist yet, so please don't be upset. It's coming very soon. And we're just going to see how that just adds to it. And it's great. We just needed to add a little something. And I really wish that I had some pearl spray down here, because I would add just a little bit of pearl spray, because it looks like she did a little bit of pearl spray. And you can tell me if I'm incorrect, Gina, but it looks like there was a little tiny bit of pearl spray that was used, just to add some visual interest. All right, and now we're just going to blend in the rest. And again, there isn't a right or wrong way to blend this in. We just want to add we just wanted to add a little bit of focal interest. Okay. All right. So now we're done with our blending, right? Easy peasy. So now let's cut out our poinsettias. So I have a couple of ideas with gold chroma mist. Do I have any gold chroma mist down here? I don't think I do, but any type of a chroma mist would be just beautiful. What I can do is nope, I'm not going to show you this yet. We have something new coming, and I'm not going to show it yet. Sorry. All right, so we're going to do a couple of different techniques, because it looks like for hers, she did, looks like this one has 3 and these both have 2. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do just one that has 3. Does that make sense? One poinsettia that has 3 pieces. But I'm going to do 3 different, very, very different techniques in order to achieve that. So for our first base piece, we're going to run this through with some glitter stock. This is the red glitter stock. I'm just going to run that through really quickly so that we have our first poinsettia piece. So simple. So there's the first piece. I'm already in love with it. Okay, but we're going to add some more. We still, the razzle dazzle is what we're all about here at Bruce Renault. For our second piece, I'm going to run through a foam sheet, and you'll see why. Hello, Robin. I want to add a little bit of dimension. So I'm just going to take this, run this straight through. Because, if we're only doing one poinsettia flower, that poinsettia flower needs to knock everyone's socks off, right? At least that's what I think. All right, so here is our second one. I'm not going to show you what we're going to do with this one yet. But here's our next one that we can just place like so. Then for our last one, we are going to use just a piece of red paper. And again, this is to give it a little bit of visual interest. It's a little bit of a different red. This is the red that happens to come in. It comes in the layering weight pack, which is actually on sale right now too. So we're going to start with this guy. And what I'm going to do, let me bring back my zhuzhing mat. But with my zhuzhing mat, I need to clean it off real quick, because we got lots of ink on here. And that is not conducive to what we're about to do. So a little squeaky clean and a Brutus Monroe microfiber cloth, and we'll be all set. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of two-way glue. So I'm going to take a little bit of the two-way glue. This is Zig two-way glue. It works just like the Decofoil glue. And I'm just going to add a couple of little striations of glue. See what I'm doing? I'm just kind of wisping the glue pen up. You don't want to, overly saturate this with glue. Okay, so now that's on there. So we just wait about 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I'm fixing to foil it. And then I'm going to place some scrap gold foil on top, because this top piece is going to be the piece that still needs a little bit of razzle dazzle, but it doesn't need too much. So this is the gold static. So now look, we've added just enough visual gilding interest to that top layer. So, but for the piece de resistance, for this piece, which is our foam piece, we're going to foil the whole darn thing. Okay, so we're going to place that down. Grab the red static foil, pop that right on top. Give it a good burnishing. Remember, burnish with your fingers, not with a bone folder when you're foiling. And then, oh, I need my pokey tool, because this is a sharp corner. And there we go. And the sharper the corner, sometimes the more difficult it is to peel it. And there we go. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So now if a corner gets missed a little bit, see how that corner has a little oopsie? Go back in, add your foil again, and it fixes it right up, and it makes it perfect. Look. Now, let me see if I can get Beauty Guru mode. All right. Oh my goodness, that's stunning. Okay, so now what we're going to do, all right, so before we layer these pieces, because, I mean, wowzer. Before we layer these pieces, I do need to cut this down just a little bit. So let's see. So I'm going to trim this down just a little bit, because I do want to put a little bit of like a snowy, glittery outside portion of the card. All right. So there is that. So now let me grab this. This is on sale too. I don't know if we have any left. This is the beautiful glitter pack from Sizzix. I'm not sure how many we have left, but because I think it's on sale. Okay, so we're going to cut this down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, because we just need a little glitz and glam, right? At least I think we do. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and let's see here. I'm also going to need a sentiment. So let me dig into. Okay. I think we'll do a sentiment in white. Sorry, I had to dig into my holiday box there. Oh, thank you, Penny. All right, and let's start building, shall we? So, card base. It's like a surgeon. Scalpel, card base. All right, so let's get to building. And this card will come together very quickly. And again, this would be a very simple card to make a whole bunch of very quickly. Right? Oh, that's pretty. All right, so now let's add our next layer. It's going in this direction. Oh, good, Kara, do it. I mean, really the cool thing is with the stencil, you can do all sorts of different things. And then see, we just have that little bit of glitter right around the outside is all it needed, which is what she did on hers, and I love that. See? Just that little bit of shine. All right, so now let's build our poinsettia. So we'll grab our, and I don't want to add too much adhesive to the outside of this because I really want it to be able to have some movement. Now we'll grab our foam piece. And remember, the foam piece has double adhesive on it, so you don't even have to worry about putting adhesive on that. I am going to need my craft pick, though, because, you know, I have my nubby little crafty man hands. So let's use this pick here. All right. There we go. And now this has become one big sticker. So we'll place it like so. And it's great because you have the glitter, and then this almost turned into like it almost looks like a, look at that. Oh my goodness. This almost looks like a patent leather is what it turned into. It's really pretty. Okay. And now, put the tool in one away. We're going to grab this top piece. Again, just adding adhesive right in the center. And place this one in this direction. Oh my word. Look at that poinsettia. There is so much shine on here. There's not a safe place to rest your eyes. It is beautiful. All right, so then, of course, it wouldn't be a card that I'm making without, you know, a couple of little razzle dazzle. So I'm going to grab some of the Bruce Monroe glue and add 3 of these right to the center. 1, 2, 3. A papyrus card. Yes, it sure is a papyrus card. It really does look like that, doesn't it? All right, and then take some of these little gems, and I know everyone's going to be so mad at me because these are not in stock. They're coming back. I've reordered them because I use them on almost every single card that I've done so far this season. And these ones are in 3 different sizes. So, oh, hold on. That's, I know, right? And I do know that it's papyrus. One time my mom called it papyrus by accident, so I call it papyrus now. I just have to clear that up because I know I'll get an email saying, Christopher, it's actually called papyrus. These are the best gems on the market. These ones and these and the pink and Maine. I swear by them. They are just absolutely stunning. Okay. So once that dries, those will be completely clear, but you will be able to see there is some, see the shine of them in the center? Oh, wow. Okay. So now we need a sentiment. So which one do we want? So, oh, I love this one. Christmas is full of miracles, and you're proof of that. Yep. Sold. And now, if you all have not purchased one of these yet, just for the simple fact of how wonderful these are, this right here is your best friend when it comes to sentiment strips. Any type of sentiment strip. Now, obviously, ours are called conversation clippings, but these are your best friend because all you do is place it in here and line it up and slice. And look at how perfect that sentiment is. I didn't have to get a stamp out. I mean, although I'm not opposed to that. I mean, we do own a stamp company. But this, I'm not, I just think that's great. So I don't know. Let's see here. I think we could just keep it white, right? Because I think it like works perfectly being the white on the background of this. Oh, yes. Okay. We'll just leave it white. I was going to add a little bit of distressing to it, but I don't think we need it. All right, so we're going to put this one over towards the side here, I think, a little bit. Just place it down there. And there we go. Oh, my goodness. I love my job. I do. I really do. Look at how simple that was. Now, of course, the ever so elegant Gina did this one. So, you know, I just try to take some of the ideas that our incredible team has done and just, you know, change them up a little bit. So this is my version of her card. And I'm assuming this is also probably a much larger card. I'm saying this is probably a 5x7 because that's a lot of poinsettias on there, my love. Oh, distress it with on the edges. Uh-oh. Well, unfortunately, we are too late. Look at that. Just absolutely. And I wish you could see it in real life because the gold really isn't showing up the way it is here on camera, but there you go. I mean, so simple, so easy. There's so much you can do. I mean, you get 2 points. Oh, it's a regular A2. Oh my goodness, you got so many points. Oh, I guess you could fit more. Oh, because they're kind of a little towards the edge. I was like, this looks like that's a big card, but I guess it's just because of how it's blown up on here. So yeah, so this is our card for today. Hello, Brandon. And here's what it looks like this. So that is everything that I have for you all today. I want to thank you all, and I'm going to add this with our other one over there that I made last night. So if you missed it last night, so this is the one we obviously made today. And then last night, I made this one. And look, the stars, top view, Christopher. The stars are now dry. And this was one layer, done, finished. I didn't even put a sentiment on it. Now, of course, you know, we could put one of these sentiments across the bottom. This is one where I would distress the sentiment. But yeah, so these are the two cards we've made. These are two cards I've made with the free gifts. So this free gift, this one is one of the many free gifts that you'll get is today, and then this one will come back tomorrow. So you have two chances to get both of them. But yeah, this might be a good Christmas card idea for me this year because I can do like mass production very easily. So, all right, that's everything. That's everything that I got for you today. I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for being a part of my life. I had so much fun hanging out with you today and creating this beautiful poinsettia card. I can't wait to bring you more inspiration this week. I'll be back with you tomorrow afternoon Not 100% certain what I'm doing with you tomorrow afternoon. I think we might do something with the gingerbread houses. Because remember, every day there is a new gingerbread house that you can earn. And today is, I believe, Candy Cane. I think today's Candy Cane Lane, I think. Oh, Maria, Michael did such a good job. He really, really did. He really did. So, the Candy Cane Lane, I believe, is today. So there's 4 of them. You can, if you check on the promotions, sale and promotions blog, they're all listed there. So, and then today is a puppy dog. Roundimal. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate you all so very much. Remember to create something every single day, whether that is your own poinsettia card with lots of razzle dazzle or your own ending. I love you all so very much, and I will see you all